We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start, and off we go from Arlington. Good work covering this opening kickoff by the kicking.
Just kicked that man.
Force a long field drive starting at the 20-yard line. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scannaboo. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. The veteran, Kenny Clark, in on the stop.
Is that the one you had up there?
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Out of shotgun. It's done. That's complete. Held him off. And a mark him down. Just 17 yards on that play. That's good for a Giant first down. On the give, Scannaboo. He's inside the 30. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. He'll come up now again. Good news, it's 1st and 10. Dart gonna fake it to Scannaboo and look to throw. And the Cowboys are gonna take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Kayvon Thibodeaux, former 5th overall pick, in there to drop him.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between the defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
Here's Austin to return. And That's a good return.
Yeah,
here. Able to take it across the 50.
You're not
Sends
eating
the
burgers.
offense
That's
with a
nasty.
short
Can you get out the fucking room, bro?
At the 44-yard line.
I'm gonna start locking this fucking door.
Up the middle with Scalaboo. And he'll get forward for
We
a
make too many memes about how
second
long.
down.
Rashawn Gary on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up
It says Richmond, Virginia, point of view, Walmart on Honolulu. I work there. Of course, it will be Shannon.
Out of a gun, here comes Dart. Hit as he throws, and it is
Yeah,
incomplete.
maybe you trying to.
Couldn't
I think you
deliver
trying.
that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
Mike, I don't really even think this is much of a conversation. On the plus side of the 50, I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive. And
the blitz gets home. He is taken down. Can't get the throw off. They have turned it over on down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Dak, fake to Williams. Now he'll throw. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they come up to face 3rd and 5. A shotgun snap for Prescott. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags.
Incomplete.
Going to be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
we're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Prescott to throw it on 4th down. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he is going to have a Cowboys 1st down. He's going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 19.
He'll throw again. Dak. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To the air again. Prescott. A dive and a catch. Incredible. And the Cowboys going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Williams. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Jermaine Edmonds on the tackle.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the
Pistol now
4-yard
for
line.
Prescott. Here's a screen set up to Williams.
Waving back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
And they'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. From 29. Here's second and 1.
At the 29-yard line.
Here's Scatterboot. And he's going to have that first down. Tackle made up around the 35.
Kenny Clark in on the
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play for the Giants. 32 yards. Momentum building here. On this drive, they go again. First and 10. Now, Dart. He finds Austin with the ground. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Throwing is Dart. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Out of the gun, third down. A bad decision there. Off his back foot, it's intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Ohio State. And he's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
First down, Prescott. Open man. It is Ryan Flanor. Here's second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
On the return, it's Austin. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. From 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. On first and 10, here is Dart. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll be second down. Prescott. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 to score as the third quarter begins. CeeDee Lamb there to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Prescott on first down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to CeeDee Lamb. And it'll bring up second down. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
By Brian Burns. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Here's Prescott. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up fourth down.
For the Cowboys.
Anger now on to punt. That kick is away. That's fielded at about the 18. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Scatterbury. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. It was the rookie out of Ohio State. In on the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 37-yard line.
Here's a second and 9. They'll go again with Scatterbury. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Giants.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball in the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. On play action, it is Dart. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Out of shotgun, it's Dart. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put the drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle. They just cannot get anything going through the air.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. The rookie first-round pick. They're on the tackle. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second and 7. Prescott now. He'll let this go for Pickens. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
So now then, first and goal from the 1. Dak's going to push this one forward to the goal line and in. Ryan Fedor. Touchdown, Cowboys. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys move out on top, 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Neighbors in motion. On first down, Dart. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, New York.
Off the bootleg, here is Dart. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. That one targeted for Malik Neighbors. It'll be second down.
Coverage by Caleb Downs.
Austin brought in motion. On second down, Dart. This one grabbed by Austin. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a first down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. To the air again goes Dart. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
And the Giants first down.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 12 at the Cowboys' 37-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Dart. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34. To throw is Dart. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And he will score. Game on. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting? I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. Wow, it wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered. They finally got him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of yardage.
At the 34-yard line.
Second down, Prescott. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. They get 18 on the pitching count. That's good for a Dallas first down.
And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Jack fake to Williams. Now he'll throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
3rd and 9.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Now Prescott. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A pitch comes to Williams. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
First down. First down and goal to go.
Lamb going to see what he can do here. And he'll take it on in. C.E. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Prescott leading the Cowboys to the line for this 2-point try.
The Cowboys will line up for the...
They're going to try to run for it with Williams. And he will get into the end zone and bump the lead up by 2 more.
Giants 8. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for
the kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. Gibson now on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Trying to connect with Cam Scatterboo coming out of the backfield. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete. What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? Again, working deep downfield. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up.
And he will go down under the pressure. They got him. That puts a serious dent into any chances of mounting a comeback. They'll turn it over on down. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. This is incomplete, but it looked like that defender got a head start. Let's check the call. Play fake. Prescott. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Now it's Williams. Whoa! And he's tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that play. One final chance for this defense. And here's third down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is fourth down.
And on third down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Giants 8. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Gibson now on the return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Dart gonna fake it to Scalaboo and look to throw. He's hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
A play fake. Now Dart. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Now a timeout. Giants. That is their second. Here's Dart on first and 10. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Durant. And the Cowboys are going to take over just shy of midfield. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory.